Alright guys, welcome back to the Reptile Room. I'm going to be bringing you along for every little aspect, just, so you see what I'm actually going through here. When I fix the back here, I'll have to do it creatively and add like a section, because I want to, be able to swap out lights and bulbs and whatnot, but we'll have to have this whole middle section here and a removable section around the bottom. So maybe if you do need to take it apart, you can take it apart, but when you do a change. When I set up an enclosure, I don't think about trying to change it over physically for a while. I try to think about maybe just updating the inside. And I'm starting to see how this might come together. I am just gonna use this. This is what is gonna go in the bottom here. That way I can pack around it with some substrate and plants and whatnot. I'll probably leave the plants in their pots, but again, we'll see. So I went ahead and taped this out. And I have my jigsaw here, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure the distance from the blade to the edge here so I can make my edge, my border here, and I'll probably stick it out an extra 1/4 inch just to give myself a little bit of space. I'm gonna drill the corners, and then I'm gonna run this across every single line, and that should drop out, and it should be as big as I can possibly make it. So that's why I've got the tape down to protect the spots this is going to slide over. I want to try to do no damage to this at all. That is kind of my goal. I realize cutting a hole in it is causing damage, right? Cool, that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, let's look at the size here. It looks like we're going to be about a 5.5 opening by, maybe just over a foot, and probably, what is this? About 6 inches, a little bit more. I mean, it's not the biggest opening for water access, but hey, So let's think about this as being like the side of a riverbank, right? So let's think about how that whole ecosystem would work. So maybe cohabitation would be a better option. Just thoughts. Maybe come up with a couple of species from the same area. That would be really cool to me, a biotope sort of an enclosure of a riverbank. So that's what I'm starting to think about a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes and cut the bottom out. And I'm just doing it. It's what's gonna happen right now. When you drill your holes, you wanna make sure your drill bit is larger than the blade. Here's an easy way to tell. Take your blade, stick your drill bit behind it, and if you see the drill bit on both sides from behind the blade, you're probably pretty good. You can also measure it, but I just eyeball it like that. All right. Holy crap. Solid wood. I'll tell you what. This is 1.5 inches thick in this part. I didn't think it was like that, but man, I did not have a saw blade that was really for this. So whew, I'm just glad I got through it. Okay, just a little bit more. Gotta clean up the front. Gotta take off these two little blocks with their little naily things. And then I'm going to clean this corner up and we'll figure out how to seal it.
Man, guys, I am super happy with how this background is turning out. So if you want to stay up to date with everything, please subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share the videos around, but subscribe, and we'll see you guys at the next video.